Got to take a moment and go someplace that we've been before, but we need to go back to. During the course of a lifetime, chances are very good that you'll know someone or know someone who ended their own life. On average, 50,000 people end their lives each year. The number of people left suffering is insurmountable. Don't be fooled. Suicide does not have one victim. There are thousands of victims left living. It's in everyone's neighborhood. And just about 2 weeks ago, it walked in my family's front door. My wife's nephew, my nephew, Austin Parker, took his own life. Like a lot of families, we were shocked. Not Austin. The if-onlys rained down on us like a monsoon. As far as I know and can tell, he was not walking down a long, foreboding road of despair the family was trying to navigate him away from. He wasn't a drug user or alcohol abuser. He fit the bill for a kid who came from very little, but was a 24-year-old man, 2 little girls, and he was on track to have a lot in life. He was the one who ran to work that needed to be done, on or off the clock. He never burned daylight, and he didn't let others. Always a big, hey, Uncle Bob, heck of a strong handshake and a big bear hug. I'll miss those. He was always smiling. So the question in front of all of us, why? As long as I live, I will never have an answer to that. But I think, had Austin taken a moment and not let emotions overtake him, had he taken a breath and realized if he was at the end of his rope, there were hundreds ready to lift him up so he could grab back on or catch him if he fell. It is, and it was not worth it. I believe a lot of people who are at the end of their rope, who have had enough, think, I've got the answer and I'll be done with it. But they don't think about everyone who will be left and will never be done with it. Taking that moment when life seems like it's climbing all over you may seem insignificant, but the return on that moment will be a lifetime of love and laughter and the chance to watch your kids grow and everyone you know grow closer. If there's someone you know who is running life a little harder than they are living it, offer them a moment, whether you think they need it or not, because most of them won't ask for it, to breathe, decompress, and listen to wisdom, that being overwhelmed is normal, and it's okay to look for a way out for a little while, not forever. Let them know you can grab back on and hang on. It's what friends and family do. We don't pile on, we pull the pile off. Help is out there. All it would have taken was a moment. Invest in one. It'll last a lifetime.